What if the very thing you're holding onto is blocking your breakthrough? There's a whisper in your spirit, isn't there? A knowing that some part of your life you're still holding tight to. We crave control, believing our grip keeps us safe. But what if that very hold is blocking the divine current God longs to flow through you? True surrender feels like a death, like Abraham asked to lay Isaac, his miracle son, on an altar. Not because God is cruel, but because he wanted Abraham's heart, not just his hand. When we lay down our dearest plans, our perceived security, it feels like loss, but it's a sacred trade. We exchange our limited blueprints for his infinite purpose. As Proverbs chapter 19 verse 21 says, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." And from that surrender blooms an unshakable peace. Not the absence of storms, but peace within them. Like Jesus, asleep in a raging boat. The waves were real, but his trust was deeper. This is the peace Philippians chapter 4 verse 7 describes. The peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. It holds you steady when everything else shakes. When we finally release our grip, something shifts. Our desires begin to echo his. Psalm chapter 37 verse 4 promises, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." He doesn't just grant wishes, he plants his desires within you. And suddenly his voice, once a distant echo, becomes unmistakable. "My sheep hear my voice," John chapter 10 verse 27 declares, "and I know them and they follow me." The static clears. Obedience becomes joy, not burden. God will never force the pen from your hand. The choice remains. Will you keep writing your own story, or let him be the author of a masterpiece you can't even imagine? So what part of your story is God asking you to lay down today? Have you been wrestling with giving him full authorship? If you're ready to trust him completely, type "My Life, His Plan" in the comments. Let's step into his purpose together.